I saw this interesting video last night I wanted to discuss. There was this white woman from Nebraska, a farmer. She came on this video and she had one question. She said, does anybody in America care about Nebraska? Does anybody care about Nebraska? No. No, we don't. Let me tell you why I say this. 60% of Nebraska voted for Donald Trump, despite the fact he spent his entire election talking about his mass deportation plans. 65% of Nebraska workforce is illegal immigrants. Nebraska is a farming state, overran with farms. Now, 60% of Nebraskans voted for Trump. 65% of their workforce is illegal immigrants. And in 6 months, Nebraska's state will be going bankrupt. In 6 months, Nebraska will go belly up because they have lost their 65% of their working force in their farming industry. And she has the audacity, the caucasity to get on here and ask if anybody cares about Nebraska. No, you don't care about Nebraska. Nebraska doesn't care about Nebraska. I'm sorry for the 40% that voted voted blue. I'm sorry for them. But Nebraska, no, baby, no, not a bit. When you go out here and do these self-inflicted wounds, don't come out crying, expecting for somebody to baby you up. No, you're gonna swallow that. You're gonna eat that. You're gonna eat that. So now you guys are losing your farms. You've already lost your workforce. And as soon as it gets dire, the big farming corporations are going to swoop in and they're going to buy up your farms for pennies on the dollar. All because you true blue to Republican and Donald Trump, that you're willing to even sacrifice your own livelihood and your own farms, your own way of life. Republicans mean so much to you. Donald Trump means so much to you. And what they represent and what they stand for means so much to you. To you guys are willing to sacrifice everything. And you have. Now you want to come out crying, does anybody freaking care? Did you? Did you? Because it doesn't look like you care enough to me. You didn't even care enough to do what was best for you. You own your own farm. The last time Trump was in the office, the farming industry took a beating. And they had to be bailed out. A lot of the smaller farms didn't get those bailouts. So they just went belly up. And y'all took y'all simple-minded butts right on back in them boots and asked for another round of losing your farms. And you want us to care when you don't. Y'all are mind-baffling. You are so entitled. You think that you're supposed to go out here and do whatever you want to do, make whatever horrific choices you want to make, and make them to be detrimental to others. And then when your shit blow up, you want the others who you meant harm to come in and baby you and to care about you. Girl, please go sit down. Go. I tell you what you need to be doing. What you might need to be trying to work out some plans with these big farm corporations. Maybe they'll let you stay on and work the land. This might be, you guys may have ushered in your own season of sharecropping. Y'all had no problem using it on black people. For years y'all took advantage. Hundreds of years y'all took advantage of people sharecropping. So, look into that. That's one alternative. At least being able to keep a roof over your head, huh? And then you may get ready because the big farming corporations, they're coming for you. But I want to ask you this. Who do you think is funding one of the biggest farming corporation groups out there? There's this group called Trader Acres. They're known for going out and buying up smaller farms for pennies on the dollars. Well, guess who's a major funder of that organization? Y'all voted for him too. Yeah, JD Vance. JD Vance is heavily funded in this Trader Acres, and they are known for buying up small family farms for pennies on the dollar. Yeah. See how they getting you? Every which way you turn, they getting y'all. And y'all are just sitting back, allowing it to take place. So, if you don't care about your own well-being, why in the world do you guys want us to care? Why? You guys had all the information that you needed before you went in that booth. He did not lie to you. In this instance, he did not lie. He was transparent in this instance. He really was, because he told y'all the entire time, mass deportation. And y'all was just hollering, yay, yay, like it wasn't going to affect you at all. Like it was something y'all really wanted. That's why he kept saying it, because it generated such applause. Y'all knew this. You can't lie and say you didn't know that. Yes, you did. You can't lie and say I didn't vote for that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And now it's just coming to reap. You're reaping what you sow. You're reaping what you sow. So don't expect to get sympathy from people who you intended to be harmed by these decisions you were making. The only difference is you got caught when you thought it was going to be others. No, I don't feel sorry for that. No, I don't care about that. I really don't. There are people that are out here that did not ask for this, that has to deal with it. Those are the people that I care about. Those are the people that matter to me. Not the ones that did a self-inflicted wound to their temple, and now you want everybody to run around here and try to bandage up your head. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Because not only was it a bad decision, but it was a decision based off of pure hatred, vile, disgust. I mean, it came from the deepest rooted place of evil. And I'm going to tell you something, in case y'all didn't catch it, listen to this again. 60% of Nebraskans voted for Trump. 60%, 6-0. 65% of their workforce is illegal immigrants. 6-5, right? And in 6 months, they're going bankrupt. Can we say 6? Just food for thought. Y'all have a great day.
Nebraska is at the heart of America's agriculture. But what happens when the workers who keep these farms running are forced out? With Donald Trump's aggressive deportation policy targeting undocumented immigrants, Nebraska farmers could be facing a crisis, one that could lead to bankruptcy. Agriculture is a multi-billion-dollar industry in Nebraska, from corn and soybeans to cattle and pork production. The state depends on a steady workforce. But here is the reality. A huge portion of farm labor comes from undocumented immigrants. They work long hours, often in tough conditions, doing the job that many Americans would not. Without them, farms will struggle to function. Donald Trump's immigration policies have always focused on cracking down on undocumented workers. From mass deportation to workforce raids, his administration has taken a hardline approach. But here is the problem. When you remove the very workers that Nebraska's agricultural industry relies on, you are not just hunting immigrants, you are hunting the entire economy. With fewer workers, Nebraska farmers are facing serious challenges. Crops are left unharvested, livestock care is delayed, and food processing plants slow down. The result? Higher production costs, lower yield, and shrinking profits. For many family farms already operating on tight margins, losing their workforce could mean the difference between survival and bankruptcy. It is not just farmers who suffer, consumers do too. As labor shortages driving up costs, food prices will rise across the board. Meat, dairy, and produce could become more expensive, affecting millions of Americans. The impact of Trump's deportation policies goes far beyond Nebraska. It is a worldwide issue. Some Nebraska farmers are speaking out, warning that without immigration reform, the agricultural industry is in danger. Many are pushing for work visas or legal pathways that allow farm workers to stay. But with Trump doubling down on his policies, will the government listen before it is too late? Nebraska's farms are the backbone of America's food supply, but without immigrant workers, they could collapse. Trump's deportation policy might sound like a crackdown on illegal immigration, but in reality, they could drive American farmers into bankruptcy. What do you think? Should the US protect its farm labor force? Let us know in the comments, and do not forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, cheers and have a good one.